Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Hexath'locke. Very exciting, actually. Today we're taking on the Elite Four. I thought there might be a bit of a gap in the upload schedule for this one, but I was wrong. Because grinding didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. You know, when you've got 1800% speed up, it moves fairly quickly. So everyone's level 58, a little lower than I thought I would go. But I both got tired of grinding, and I decided that, you know, I didn't want to be overpowered. The beginning of the Elite Four is going to be a little easy still as it is, but I think we're in a good place where it's not going to be super easy, and where we're not unequipped for the end of the Elite Four with the champion and everything. So I think we're at a good place. I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you guys are too. And we're going to just take on these guys today. Well, quickly, I'll show you what our bag looks like. Bought a decent... I already had a bunch of healing items, so I bought a couple more. I bought a bunch of full restorers. I didn't want to go in there without them. Didn't have to waste money on revives and stuff, which is usually a big one when I'm doing these non-Nuzlocke. But I want to move these full heals up. Right under my potion there. Alright, so we're all set. I think we're very well equipped for what's coming up ahead. And we're going to take on these guys and just see how it goes. As I've mentioned, but if I've mentioned this before, but if we've got some new viewers, this is not the end of this challenge. This season will not end until we capture Mewtwo. So we've got quite a bit to do. I was looking at... well... Give me 1 second. We'll get into this battle and then I'll explain what's happening. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha! Are you ready? Alright. So this run will end when we capture Mewtwo. I know in FireRed it's a little bit different than in most other games where you can get into Cerulean Cave. You don't just have to beat the Elite Four. There's a number of other things that you have to do. I was looking at those. We've got to get the national dex, which means I'm going to have to do some more grinding after this episode. Well, not necessarily after this episode, but before the episode where we're going after Mewtwo, I guess. Because we need to get the national dex, but we need 60 Pokemon for that. I currently have 44. I trust with our catches from Sevi Islands, and then any evolutions I'm able to obtain from the Pokemon in the box, we should be able to get to the 60 we need without breaking the Nuzlocke rules, because I would really prefer not to do that. You know, it is a challenge. Oh, Thor, come on, buddy. There you go. Beauty. Lapras are cool. Let us switch, though. So yeah, I've got to catch or evolve a bunch of Pokemon, but I'll do all that stuff off camera. Well, any catches we get in the Sevi Islands, you guys will see, but yeah, I'll make sure we're prepared for being able to get into Cerulean Cave once we get there. So you're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only just got a taste of Pokemon League's power. Alrighty. That we did. We got a taste. Let's quickly heal Thor, because I know we're going to rely on him later. Let's see. Forget who's... Okay, Bruno's next. So we need Zelda. He's got a couple of Onyxes on his team, which I'm going to lead off with Zelda for. Because I believe he leads off with his Onyx. Yes, he does. So Zelda's well equipped to take care of him. Boom, super effective. I don't know why I just thought of this. Can Primeapes get the Moxie ability later on in later generations? I don't know why I just thought about that. I was thinking, man, it'd be nice if her attack was boosted here because she just killed this guy. I don't know why that just came to my mind, but that'd be fun. Might seem like a kind of Pokemon that might get the Moxie ability. Alright, Elite Four Bruno is about to use Hitmonchan. Alright, Kazooie. This is where you get to shine, old girl. Kazooie, our first Pokemon ever. Well, not ever, but the first Pokemon we caught. Boom! Take that, Hitmonchan. Alright. A champ. Yeah, no, she is taking on the fighting Pokemon. Sylar could just as easily take these guys on too, but what was that? Speed harshly fell. And Citrus Berry. All kinds of fun stuff happening. Why is he wasting so many moves? He has an awesome, powerful Machamp, and he just wasted a bunch of moves doing Scary Face. That's just sad. Good girl, Kazooie. Take those kicks like a boss. Alrighty. Good girl. Player defeated Elite Four Bruno. Why? How could I lose? Because I brought a bird? I don't know. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. I feel like in Heart Gold Soul Silver he's more moody than that. I have no right to say anything or something. Maybe that's somebody else. Let's heal these people up. Right. Who are we going to? Agatha. Alright. I was going to say Sylar could have easily taken care of those fighting Pokemon too, but saving him for Agatha. He probably could have one-hit most of them, so saving it wouldn't have really mattered, but yeah. Anyway. Wanted to get some variety. Wanted everyone to get a shot here in the Elite Four to, really, this is really the pinnacle of the run, even though it's not the end. I mean, we've got some cleanup on the Sevi Islands to do, and then the Mewtwo capture episode, but those, this is really, the big show. Unless we decide, I still haven't decided if I'm going to, oh, we didn't want to hit that Arbok though. Let's do this, yeah, because she's going to full restore. I haven't decided yet if I am going to do a second run of the Elite Four to get Mewtwo into the Hall of Fame or not. And I think I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys, speak out for or against it, maybe that'll be today's question of the day. How do you guys feel about that potentially happening? Because if you guys, feel strongly against it or whatever, then obviously I won't do it. But if you guys really want to see me use Mewtwo at some point, I mean, he would get brought in at level 5 or whatever, just like anybody else who gets transferred. Well, I guess he'd be level 7 or whatever. He's level 70. So based on the rules, they're the 10th of their former level. But yeah, so I'll leave that up to you. It'll be, that'll be, that'll be a while from now. So, well, not that long. It's a couple episodes from now. But, yeah, so we've got plenty of time for you guys to voice your opinions on that. Let me get Thor in here. I believe he leads off with his Gyarados. But yeah. That could be interesting, though. If we do make a second run at the Elite Four to kind of wrap up the season, it would be a better climax maybe than just throwing a Master Ball at Mewtwo. But even if we don't bring Mewtwo for it necessarily, I took when I was on Cerebi preparing for this episode, they do get more powerful and more varied Pokemon, the Elite Four does. They've got some non-generation Pokemon and stuff on their non-generation 1 Pokemon on their team and stuff. So that could be interesting. Ooh, didn't one hit. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I'll leave that up to you. I'll leave that up to you guys for what you would like to see. Oh, wasting all my Ice Beams, Dragonair. That was 3 on 1. Now we mean business, Leo. Come on. Ah, oh, paralysis. You know what? I'm not even playing that game. I bought these full heals for something. We've screwed around with too much paralysis the last couple episodes. I'm not doing it. Oh, look at that turtle-like defense. Attaboy, Leonardo. See, this is why I love the Squirtle line. A lot of people say that Blastoise is one of the worst evolved starters. For competitive play and stuff, and And maybe that's true. Honestly, I don't care. I know a lot of people are like that with their favorite Pokemon. Lots of people like Dunsparce and stuff too, and I don't understand that, but more power to them. But yeah, I mean, this is my favorite. What would it? Aerodactyl? I'll just let Leonardo finish this off. This should be 4 times effective, right? Rock. Is Rock weak against? I don't know. We'll save a couple of these though. Oh! Oh no! Oh yikes! Wouldn't have that been a nice end to the well, not to the season, I guess, because we've got a couple more episodes, but to this episode almost. Me losing my starter at the very end of the season, fighting the last member of the Elite Four. That would have been horrible and hilarious at the same time. Leo hangs on with 6 HP. Oh, wow. Well, what do we got? Zelda's fine. I don't think that she's going to actually be battling in this next challenge anyway. Or this next battle. So we get Gary. Hey, Tortimer. I was looking forward to seeing you, Tortimer. Use my name a lot there, buddy. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working my Pokedex, I looked over for the Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type, and now I'm the Pokemon League champion. Tortimer, do you know what that means? I'll tell you, I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Well, the region, really. Well, 2 for the region, Johto and Kanto, I guess. They share a champion, but... Really? You Cantonians. They only believe in the first 151, and then they, you know, completely ignore the other regions by saying that their champion is the most powerful in the world. It's just sad. Alright. Venusaur, we'll be getting out of there for that. Let's, Hobbs hasn't gotten to do a whole lot. Let's let him out. Kazooie could do it too, but she got to take on most of Bruno's team, so we'll ooh, burn. Oh, burn, Ivysaur, burn! Yeah, he'll get a full restore or something, probably. Yeah. Gary's at least good about using healing items. We haven't really gotten much of that from the other Elite Four. But I guess in the instances where we didn't kill in one hit... oh, he's using another one. Wow, good for him. He really... Yeah, I guess Ivysaur's is... Whoa! Kill with a crit Flame Wheel. Didn't expect that. I guess he cared about his starter as much as I did mine. Except for he did more to try and keep us alive than I did. I just got lucky. Whoops. Alright, another well-placed Thunderbolt by Thor there. Champion's about to use his Alakazam. Yeah, let's get Thor out of there. Thor's got good special defense, but got really nothing that can do much to an Alakazam. Let's... Hobbs has got Bite. Let's let Hobbs do it. Super effective. Raised his defense. Good man. Let's see if that does anything. Not really. Kind of just wanted to use that move. Haven't gotten to use it much. Alright. Guess we'll go for super effective. Ooh, this could be fun. Recovers with Reflects. Drawing the battle out. Attaboy, Gary. Oh, but you gotta flinch and you reflect one away. Oh, but he's got the potion. Alright. Come on, Hobbs. There we go. Murderous Alakazam falls. And we will bring Leo back out to, I believe, finish this thing. Yep. Looks that way. Fulfill your destiny. Didn't one hit. That's it. I guess he is a higher level. And Arcanines are semi-legendary. I heard somewhere, and I've got an Arcanine, so I don't know why I haven't thought to mention this before, but I heard somewhere that originally, if you look back in the first episode of the anime, there's like this collage of legendary-esque Pokemon, and it's got Articuno, Zapdos, and Arcanine there. And apparently that was the original trio intended for this generation. But I think when Gamefreak presented the game to Nintendo or something, they thought that people would have difficulty associating that as a you know, completed trio, because Arcanine's a tiger, dog sort of deal, and the other two are birds. So they decided to remove him from the trio and add Moltres. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I heard that, and it seemed to make sense. I don't know, everything in the early stuff talks about Arcanine being a legendary Pokemon. So yeah, anyway, back to what we're doing. Gary's realizing that even though he made no mistakes raising his Pokemon, he still lost bad. So, oh, here comes Oak. He came when he heard. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. Grown up so much since you left with Squirrel to work on the Pokedex. Yeah, I haven't really been working on the Pokedex, Oak. Sorry. It's not really the goal of this particular challenge. Oh, I just missed it. He's telling Gary how disappointed he is in him. He's such an evil old man. Gary, I'm so disappointed. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four. When I got here, you'd already lost. Gary, do you understand why you lost? I don't feel like Gary's that big of a jerk. I mean, I feel like when we come up against Silver in Johto, that argument makes more sense. But, I mean, Gary seems like a decent guy. A little arrogant, but, I mean, I doubt he mistreats his Pokemon in any way. Anyway, here we all are in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Champions, whatever you want to call it. And everybody survived, so that's exciting. So we have all 6 Pokemon here to choose from for when we're going into Hoenn next. You guys can continue to put in those votes, but we will eventually. I'll just make a decision, and I'll make it kind of a surprise for you guys when we start. So when season 2 starts, you can see who I'm picking as my starter and who gets transferred in. But I think any of these guys will be good. It'll probably come down to strategy at that point. Everyone's been with us for quite a while. I'm actually surprised. Normally, when I do Nuzlockes, I don't have this many beginning game Pokemon really survive. I mean, they have so many more battles that they go through that the odds just aren't really in their favor. And sometimes they just, things go bad. So, this time we still had our first 4 Pokemon are all still alive, and obviously Kaylee's been relaxing comfortably in the box, except for a few, occasions. She helped us beat Koga and stuff, so I mean, she's definitely come out and helped, but she obviously hasn't been a permanent member of the team for a couple of gyms, but I mean, still, usually I get to the end and like my second oldest Pokemon from my rival I caught like in Vermilion or something. Like it's so this is I'm pretty happy with this. This is nice. So I think we've done very well so far. Thank you guys for sticking through the series or the season. I guess it's a series because it's only 1 season long so far. So thank you guys for sticking through so far. We've got a couple of episodes left. Words, not the end. Question mark. We've got a couple of, let me speed through this stuff real quick. Oh, no. Crap. Alright, guys. So... that was unexpected. So what just happened is that the same thing that kept us from being able to evolve Sylar has now kept us from being able to continue the game. Yes, it's time to go. So because we are incapable of saving in game, save error. I've been saving states through the ROM, and that's how I've been going on. But the ROM itself has never been saved, or I've been saving states through the emulator, but the ROM itself has never been saved. And so after the credits roll, it restarts the game, resets and loads back up, and theoretically you should have a save file there, but since this can't save, it just reloads the startup, and we would have to start a whole new adventure to continue playing this game, which we're not going to do. One time through Kanto in a row is probably enough. So what I've done here is I've reloaded the save file from right before the Elite Four. Everyone survived, so that makes it kind of easy. Nobody got to level 60, so everyone would be getting transferred. If transfer would be going in at level 50 based on or level 5 based on the rules anyway. So this is our Hall of Fame. We won't be going for Mewtwo because it's impossible for us to get him in this game, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get him, but nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. So despite what I've been saying for several episodes, this is in fact the end of the season. We'll pick up with Season 2 soon. There might be a bit of a gap there. I wanted to try and play around with some fun editing stuff. Some of the stuff I've talked about wanting to do with the series, you know, get the frame, and so I can give some more information about where we are and what's going on in the game and stuff in the videos. I want to try and mess with some of that stuff before I start Season 2. Kind of want to start that one fresh with all the cool new advancements I can come up with. So there may be a bit of a gap. I've also got some vacation planned here soon, so won't really be able to upload or record or anything during that time as well. So there may be a week or two here where no videos are getting uploaded. But in that time, feel free to continue uploading your choices for starter in Hoenn, Torchic, Trico, or Mudkip, as well as who you would like to see, the 2 Pokemon you would like me to transfer into the next generation. And if you've got questions on how that works still, the full rules for the Hexath'locke variant we're using is in the link below. There's a link called the Hexath'locke. If you take that, it'll bring you a thread on the Nuzlocke forums where the full rule set is listed, so you guys can check that out. I want to thank you guys again so much for keeping up with this series thus far. You guys are great. Thank you for all the comments I've been getting and the views and the likes and everything. It's just been fun hanging out with you guys playing this game. If you guys, again, have any suggestions going forward, let me know. Feel free to really anything. I'll be away for a little while, or I won't be uploading, at least. I'll be around. Yeah, soon we will start up with Season 2. These, again, are the 6 Pokemon you've got. They'll all come in at level 5 in Hoenn. They'll all only know base moves for their species. So really what they have right now doesn't matter all that much. When I bring them in, I can't really, because I can't transfer these guys out to check what their IVs and stuff are, I'll just kind of be guessing based on what their stats are now. But as much as I can, well, I guess Hoenn's a Gen 3 game too, so I should be able to give them all the same abilities. I mean, I want them to be basically the same Pokemon. So if I bring Hobbs here in, you know, he'll be level 5, and he'll only know, you know, Roar and Tackle or something probably, I don't know, but he'll still have Flash Fire, he'll still be lonely natured, and everything like that. So I won't be bringing hold items in and stuff like that, but that stuff's not really that important. I think I only have 2 hold items, the Black Glasses and the Quick Claw. We didn't really get to do much of that in this season. So yeah, that's basically how it'll work. If you guys have any questions about any of that stuff that, you know, the rules set doesn't answer for you, feel free to leave me a comment either here on the Nuzlocke forums, and I'll try to answer those in the comments as best as I can. I try to reply to any comments I get. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point because I am surprised at how we're ending 2 episodes early, and I apologize for that. I will double check the game that I'm playing next time, and make sure that we don't run into similar issues. I want to make sure that we can get the full experience. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna come in and have some coffee with my mom or something, I guess, or nah, forget that. I'm gonna go up and play NES. So you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Tortimer the Gray, and thanks again. This has been Season 1 of the Hexath'locke Pokemon FireRed. I will see you guys next time on Season 2 of the Hexath'locke Pokemon Emerald, probably. I haven't quite decided. Probably Emerald. Yeah, Emerald. Pokemon Emerald, Season 2, Hexath'locke. Alright. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.